how many types of attacks? Okay, anyone can explain types of attacks? What is attacks and types of those are network attacks? Okay, so what are types of attacks? Okay, so virus. Okay, virus, worms, right? We know that worms, trojans. So what they do actually? Okay, I'll just go for a brief. So what they do? These are some kind of a software based, some kind of signatures. Okay, so it's a software based coding, some kind of signatures, which actually those actually required some kind of executable platform. Okay, always remember, guys, it's required some kind of executable platform. Okay, platform. So where actually it will execute. Execute means what? It will install into that. Okay, like I will say one. Let me ask one questions, because when I was learning, when I was learning those stuff, so one guys has asked me one question that suppose this there is a one PC. Okay, this is one PC. Suppose this PC is a PC2 is a hacker. Okay, this one is a hacker. Okay, and guys, if suppose these guys sending something from the firewall, some viruses, he's sending some viruses, okay, to this PC. So anyway, this traffic coming from the firewall, what would happen? Is your firewall, there could be a router even in between, there could be a switch in between. So what would happen? That virus traffic coming from the router, then firewall, then switch, then coming to the your PC. What would happen? That viruses would affect also your router, firewall, switches also, or only to this PC. So see that. So why I'm taking this question here, because when I was learning at the very beginning of the networking, okay, so this kind of question asked by one of my friends. So it was a little bit fun for me, but yes, some guys have a doubt that if packet is coming from the router, if virus packet, like if it has some packet, it has some viruses into that. Okay, so actually that packet is going through a router, then from firewall, then switch, then it is coming to the PC. Definitely, right? So if that packet has a viruses, isn't it? Is it going to infect your router as well, even your firewall, even the switch? Definitely not. No, actually. Why? Because those things, what they are doing, they are not. They are only forwarding the packet. They are only forwarding the packet with the behalf of source IP and destination IP. They are not. They don't have any kind of a platform. They're not giving this virus as a platform where it will execute. Okay, where it will execute. It will only execute a platform in the PC, window based PC, whatever the base PC, I don't know, in the PC where it will actually will install. If the user of this PC will install it due to any means, then only it will. Okay, okay. So here I just want to explain. Okay, so these are the viruses. Okay, so viruses actually require a kind of executable platform where it can be execute, and then what will happen? Where it will be execute, and then it that PC or server, whatever it is. Okay, so like suppose I'm asking again, what virus is what? Virus will infect one PC. Okay, like one PC. Worms can actually infect multiple PC. Okay, multiple PC. Worms can infect, and even the what is Trojan? Trojan is what? Nothing. It is kind of a, we know. I think we have seen a movie, Troy would be. Okay, so Troy means Trojan. Okay, in the movie Troy, what happened actually? It's a real story. Could be in the Spartans. Okay, in Greek, they have sending actually one horse. Okay, so that horse actually inside, in the horse inside, they have put it their soldiers. Okay, so what the enemy actually, they have made make a very big horse. In this inside the horse, they have put it their own soldiers. Okay, so the other king, what they happen, they have seen that, oh wow, there is a big horse, and they have, what they did, they have taken this horse inside their what castle. Okay, inside their castle, and in the night, what happened? In the horse, there were the soldiers were there. In the night, they all came out and they attacked their castle. Okay, and they win. So the same kind of stuff. Trojan is kind of a spy. So daily you are sending some kind of little bit information, like little bit viruses, anything. Okay, daily you are sending us some viruses. Till then, it will be not fulfilled. Like 10%, 10%, 10% you will sending, and then after a few days, all viruses, all it become 100% infected. Some kind of stuffs. Okay. This is so we are not going to go depth of viruses and those things. We all know what those things, but I'm just explaining actually. So how many types of attacks actually? So these are the for the virus, for protecting virus, worms, trojans. Those are actually signature based a code. Okay, okay. It's not a real virus like a coronavirus. No, it's not like that. It's a signature based coding. Okay, guys. So for protecting from viruses, worms, Trojan in the network, we use antivirus, right? We use antivirus, and we know what is antivirus. Okay, antivirus to protect it. What is there in the antivirus, guys? Antivirus has a signature of all the virus worms has a signature. Okay, so antivirus has all the signature of existing viruses. It has a signature of all the existing viruses. Okay, so what would happen? It has a signature of all existing viruses. So if any virus would attack in your laptop, antivirus, what it does in your PC, it will check this packet. It will fully check with packet and check that whether in this packet, whatever the content is there, it has matching the signature, whatever the signature inside the antivirus, it will match that signature. If that content of the packet, if matched the antivirus, it means this thing has some kind of virus stuff and it will block it. And if it will not match, it means this packet is safe, it will allow it. So some kind of stuff. This is actually the working of antivirus. Okay, that's fine. So now there is one more types of attack. There is called vulnerabilities. Okay, there are actually multiple things like brute force attack. Okay, we all know that. Okay, brute force attack and keylogger. Multiple things are there. Okay, anyway, so what is vulnerabilities, guys? Okay, vulnerable. I'm just going for introduction, then we will do the lab for that. What is vulnerabilities? Vulnerability. It means something is vulnerable. Okay, something is there which is actually a vulnerable. Vulnerable means can be compromised. Vulnerable means can be compromised. Okay, compromise. What is meaning of compromise here? Compromise means like if you have a device, like even that vulnerabilities could work in firewall also. Okay, router also. Okay, what is the meaning of vulnerabilities? Vulnerability is not such kind of any viruses. It's kind of like whatever the current iOS. Okay, like suppose in my firewall, I'm using a current iOS 10.x. Okay, suppose. So could be in the 10.x iOS could be it's an old iOS, could be. Okay, it's an old operating system. Okay, old operating system. So it's become an old operating system and I have not yet updated it. So it means it's become old. So could be some of the features of this, some of the security features of this operating systems which is actually running in my firewall, it's compromised by the hacker. It means hacker can be hacked this firewall due to any means, because the security updates, security features of this Palo Alto firewall is actually, it's very old and it is actually compromised. So that's why they're asking keep updating your firewalls, okay, or routers or switches. Okay, keep updating with the new operating systems, right, guys? So that means vulnerability means what? It could be a chance, because whatever it's vulnerable, it's weak. Vulnerable means what? It's weak. Okay, it could be your PC, it could be your switch, it could be your router. That is vulnerable. Like vulnerable means what? You understand, guys, right? Like a weak. Okay, it could be it's not much stronger, it's weak. That means vulnerable. So it could be a chance like all the time. So for removing vulnerabilities, we have to be update our security patches. Okay, in your PC, if you have a server, you have to be all the times update with the new security patches, or update in the firewall. You have to be update your all the time with the current new operating systems. Even for the routers, you have to update your current OS. Okay, so these are the things we can do for the vulnerabilities. Okay, so antivirus vulnerabilities. Okay, so after that I want to teach you something about the DOS attack. Guys, we know what is DOS, right?
No, sir. Please.
No. Okay. DOS attack is what? Denial of service. Denial of service. Okay. So guys, denial of service, it could be anything. Denial of service is not only for the firewall, but it could be the device also, firewall also. But just like denial of service, let me explain in the terms of firewall. Okay. So what would happen? This is your firewall. Okay. And if you want to access your firewall anyway from the outside, okay, this is you want to access your firewall, but due to any means, it is not accessible. Due to any means, if it has all the rules, routing, policies, everything correct, but due to any means, it is not accessible. Okay, not accessible due to any means. I don't know the reason. So it means denial of service. You want to access your device, but it is not. It is denying, actually, denial of service. Okay, you're not able to access whatever service means. What you want to do something, right? But it is not happening actually due to any means. So due to any means, I don't know. It could be the attack. I don't know. I will explain it later on. Okay. So due to any means, you are not able to perform whatever the service you want to do. It is not able to do that. You are not able to do that right in that time. That's called denial of service. Okay. No, like if you have a server event, if suppose there is one more example. If it is the firewall, this is internet, and internet, this is and there is a one youtube.com. Sometimes we have seen that. Okay, this is this is PC2, this is you from internet, and from firewall you are coming to the youtube.com. Suppose you are not able to access youtube.com, is not opening. You try to access youtube.com, but it is not opening. Actually, it is not accessing due to any means. I don't know the reason. So that is called what? That means it's a denial of service. Okay, I will explain later on all the stuffs. This is called denial of service. You are not able to access your stuff. Like facebook.com is not working. Facebook is not working. WhatsApp is not working. It means what? Denial of service. Got my point here. Okay. Now listen one more things. So if you know the denial of service, now I need to explain DDoS. Means distributed denial of service. Distributed denial of service. The same thing, but it's a distributed. What does it mean? Okay, we need to understand that. What is DDoS? DDoS is what? So like suppose this is your firewall, okay, and this is your inside, and in the inside network you have some LAN network, 1 2 3 even 4, okay, and this is outside network, and this is you, okay, from outside you want to access something, okay, PC1. So in the, like suppose if you want to access this PC1 guys, okay, so PC1 hacker has hacked something, could be, okay, the reason is could be hacker has did something and it is not accessible, okay, you are not able to connect this PC, okay, so this means denial of service. That is something is happening, this is denial of service, okay. So it is happening with only one PC, only one server. If there is issues in your network with only one network, one user only, or one server only, that means particular user has a denial of service. But if the same issues start happening with a multiple user, got my point, your multiple server not working, multiple server, it's distributed now, it means the issues is distributed, okay. So multiple users are not working, it means you are not able to log in even all of the other server, all other servers are stop working due to any means, could be hacked, okay, due to any means, some attack, whatever. So it means distributed denial of service. Well, it means denial of service of all of the different servers. It means that's called distributed denial of service. That is clear, guys? What is DOS and what is DDoS? Clear? Okay. Okay. So now the scenarios is where you will find. Okay. So now I'm going to explain one of the DOS attack. Okay. One of the DOS attack and how we can prevent it. Okay. So DOS attack, actually the lab of a DOS attack we will do later on, not today. Today we will do the lab of antivirus, but let's see. So DOS attack is what, guys? I'm giving one example. Okay. Like this is my firewall. I think I've already explained in the beginning of the our class. Okay. But let's suppose this is one of my firewall. I'm going to explain TCP SYN flood attack. Let us discuss again. Okay. So TCP SYN flood attack is actually a DOS attack. So what would happen? There is one hacker. This is a hacker, and what it does, this is my firewall. We all know the three-way handshake, right, guys? So for any TCP packet, I have explained TCP flags, everything. So what is TCP three-way handshake, guys? Three-way handshake. I think I have already explained three-way handshake. So for any TCP packet, okay, for any TCP packet, what would happen? Before forwarding any packet, what would happen? This source and destination will do a three-way handshake. It means the initiator, if suppose this PC1 is the initiator, okay, initiator. So what it does, initiator and responder, what initiator will does, initiator will first send a SYN packet, okay, first send a SYN packet to the responder, and then responder reply with SYN plus acknowledgement, okay, SYN act, it means SYN plus act, okay, and then your initiator send a acknowledgement, full acknowledgement, okay. So this three-way handshake once done, then initiator starts sending the packet, okay, guys. That's the actually the TCP packet stuffs, okay. So that's the TCP flag, okay. So hacker use this technique, three-way handshake, okay. So that's why it's called TCP SYN flood attack. We can see that. So like suppose this is my firewall, and my firewall has a capacity to hold like 50,000 sessions, 50,000 sessions per second, okay, guys. Like my firewall has a capacity to holding a 50,000 session per second. So what happened? This hacker will send one TCP SYN packet. Okay, he send a TCP SYN packet. Once he send one TCP SYN packet, my firewall then reply this hacker SYN plus ACK. Okay, and once he reply, what would happen? He will maintain one session here. He's open one session. Okay, and my firewall will start waiting the third packet acknowledgement, right? My firewall will waiting for the third packet. What the name of the packet? Acknowledgement. But actually hacker will not going to send the third packet. Okay, my hacker will not going to send a third packet. So what would happen if the hacker will not send a third packet? My firewall will keep maintaining a session till the timeout. Okay, till the TCP timeout. Okay, so the hacker, my firewall will keep maintaining a session. Okay, so likewise, what would happen? Hacker using such kind of software, it is start sending a flood of TCP SYN packet, flood of packet. Likewise, okay, and for each packet, my firewall will send a CNAT and waiting for the third packet. Okay, so what would happen? Like it send of lakhs and lakhs of packet, lakhs and lakhs of TCP packet, and my firewall will maintain a session for everyone. Okay, for every packet and waiting for the acknowledgement packet. So it start waiting for it's maintain the session. Okay, and all the session, like it has, my firewall has a capacity of 50,000 session per seconds. Okay, so all 50,000 session has been engaged, right? All 50,000 session has been engaged here. Got my point here? Okay, so
Yes, sir.
if there is a new user came, if this is a new user, not new user, is a I'm sorry, it's a legitimate user. Okay, legitimate user. What is legitimate user? Like a employee or official user. Okay, if any legitimate user came and he want to access the firewall, whatever it is, okay, would he get the entry? Would he get it access? No, definitely no, because all session are still engaged. All session are already engaged. Okay, there is no session to allow for a legitimate user. There is no session left. Okay, so all session, that's called TCP SYN flood attack, guys. Okay, and this attack is called DOS attack because it's a denial of service attack. You will see some kind of in the office or somewhere else that we are not able to log into the firewalls or any of the device. Okay, it's all your session is engaged now. If all session are engaged, how come a legitimate user, if try to access something or access the firewall, definitely it's not going to work. Okay, I'm not talking about the remediation. Okay, for remediation we can do lab later on. Okay, first learn what is DDoS. So that's called DDoS attack. Okay, so we will see the lab once the DDoS will there, and DDoS I will explain could be tomorrow or day after tomorrow within 1 2 days. We have started the attack topic. Okay, so we have learned about the DOS attack. Okay, how we can remediate it we can talk later. There are some other attack I'm not going to talk, but social engineering, right? We know, right, what is social engineering, guys? Okay, so like what is social engineering? Nothing, it's not a technical, but like you are working in your office. Okay, there is something phishing, social engineering, like we have learned that. So like if you are working in your office, so I'll call you. You guys are working in your office, I'll call you, one of you. So and as now you are a technical guys, but some of the finance guys, some of the back office guys, some of the HR guys, they are not much technical. So what would happen in the social engineering? Someone would call you. Okay, he will. Social engineering, it means what? Collecting information. Okay, collecting the information first. So like I will find out, like I'm a hacker, suppose, and I'm an intruder of your office inside only. So I want to hack your stuffs. Okay, anything. What I will do, I'm not going to use any use some rocket science and things. How I will hack you? Okay, so I will need your credentials. Okay, so how I will collect it? What happened? I will just find out any dumb guy, okay, in the office. I'll just try to find out, okay. So in one of the HR or one of the any employee, I will see that, okay, he's very much new, or he's not much, he's very much a new guy. Okay. So first I find out, okay, he's a very much new guy. Okay. So if there is a new guy, so definitely he doesn't know the process actually. Okay. So what would happen? I will just get his phone number. Okay. I will get his phone number or email address, anything, official email address. Either I will mail him or either I will phone him directly. I will just call him directly. Call him and I said, hey, hi, this is Manpreet here, whatever. I'll change my name and I'll say, hi, this is me. I'm calling from IT team. I'm calling from IT department. Okay, in your office, and I have seen that your PC is not yet updated. Okay, so you need to update your PC, something else, some kind of stuff, blah blah. I will speak, and you need to provide your username and password. Okay, I will ask. You need to provide your username and password, and then I will fix it. Okay, right now, just I will make him very much, busy. That please give me right now. I need to. Otherwise, it's not going to happen within. You have only 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. So if you keep pressurize him likewise, right? These guys on the same time he's going to share his username and password on the same time. Definitely, it's happened. That's why it's called social engineering. It means by the any means. Social engineering, it means what? By the any means, by call someone, by send a mail, or by go to his desk and try to get the information by social engineering. Or if he's typing any password or username and password, you just be behind him and just see that what he's typing. Okay, so those kind of collecting information, it's called social engineering, or telling lie. Okay, telling lie and to getting all the details. Those are called social engineering. Like right now we are getting a call hi, I'm calling from this bank. Even I got a call from today that your policy is going to expire. You have you bought a policy in 2014, but you have made only one payment. What you want to do? You want to reclaim the policy. So I know that. So what they are doing actually? So they are doing social engineering, and they will get all the information from you, and then they will hack your stuff. Got my point? What is social engineering, guys? Okay. There is one more thing, phishing, right, guys? Okay. What is phishing? Phishing is like, it doesn't mean that phishing. What would happen? I will send you one email, okay, and I will show you, like, most of the times I'm getting a mail from my, like, it will show you that mail you are getting from your manager or from your teammates, or from your CEO, whatever it is, okay. It will all copy like that, okay. But the main thing is that they will give you one link that please update your driving license going to expire, your policy going to expire, whatever in the mail you will get it. So if you want to update it, just click here, okay, some kind of stuff. So if you click on there, what would happen? Some kind of virus or other stuff, it would be installed to your PC without knowing you. So those kind of things is actually, or even if you click on it, so one portal would come and you will just entering your PAN card, whatever the information they will ask you, just entering by default by your own. Okay, so those kind of attack is like what? Phishing attack. So these many types of attacks are there basically. Okay, guys, there are multiple attacks, but these are the basically which I want to explain.